welcome to today's video. Today we look deeper into where trust issues are really coming from. And yeah, it's really not coming from where you may think it's coming from. Now, usually what happens at some point when we grow up and we become adults, we may realize that we find ourselves in situations, or we suddenly realize that we have a difficulty to trust in us, but moreover in the people around us, the people in our lives. And then usually the first area to look at, or where that is being highlighted to put the focus then on, is the love life, the partnership. But your partner is not responsible for your trust issues. Now then you may think, oh yeah, of course, my ex did this and that, but no matter what your ex did, he's not to blame for your trust problems. It goes deeper. Now then you may think, yeah, of course, I also had maybe friends who I could not trust. Or maybe in school, family life, somebody messed it up, you've been let down, you trusted, you got betrayed, you got cheated, you blindly put your faith in someone or something and it let you down, he or she let you down. But this is also not the root of your trust issues. It goes actually way, way deeper. And in order to get there, we have to go back to the beginning of your life. And the beginning of your life started in the womb of your mother. When we are babies, everything our mothers feel and think, what they consume, not only the food, what they experience, even though we're protected in the womb and we're still at the very early stages of our lives, we still, on a subconscious level, feel what is going on. So for example, if your mother had an uneasy pregnancy or something kind of traumatic happened to her, or it was literally like a dangerous situation for her to be in, then that was already a point where you felt, oh, the world out there is not safe. But you're still in the womb, and in the womb it's safe for you, right? Because you're protected, you feel your mother's love, you get nourished, you get food, you're being held together in this beautiful bubble. But then birth comes. And luckily this is changing, and women finally experience more liberating, more loving birth. But usually, especially in the hospitals, how it plays out is that women have so much fear already stored in them because of false things that are being taught about pregnancy and birth. So you can already feel, ooh, I'm about to be born, but ooh, doesn't feel safe. My mother is under tension. And then when it continues, when you are being born, not only are you leaving the safe world you've been in the womb, which means you're now being put out and you hear new noises at a very high volume that you're not used to. There is the sensation of the feeling around you, because suddenly there's air around you. In the womb, you were next to the placenta, you were all cozied up, you were warm, and all of a sudden it's cold. And now when you're being born, the umbilical cord is still being attached to you. And this is your last connection, so to say, to your mother when you come out of the womb. That still connects you to how it was in there. But when you come out, usually in hospitals, they kind of rapidly cut the umbilical cord from the baby. And that's the moment when if you're not being placed immediately on your mother's chest and being nourished and being with your mother in that very second, but instead being placed in the hands of strangers, of doctors, of nurses, that's already the start when your basic trust, the very, very primal level of trust gets a sharp cut. And by knowing that fact, if you have experienced trust problems before, knowing that already gives a lot of ease, because then you realize not other people are responsible for your trust problems. It's something that you had no control over, and it's something also that your mother could not have done any better because she didn't know any better. And by working on with that, no matter if you want to have children or not, when you work on healing and on going like rebuilding the basic trust in life that already happened when you entered your own life, that will help you to regain the trust in your own life, in your own body, in God also, because when we have trust problems, it's also hard for us to trust in God, in a higher force, in a higher power. And when you start there, when you go all the way back to the beginning of your life, when it all started for you, that's when you can get to the root of it all. And when you get to that root and you start catering that seed of love and you rebuild the basic trust in life, not only has that an effect on how you treat the female and masculine family members or everyone in your family, it also has an effect on how your friendships are developing, and especially in your love life with your partner and with your future children or the children that you already have. And that's the greatest gift you can give to yourself and the ones you love, that you go to the root and you start growing and loving and healing from there. And with that being said, as a little soul food for Sunday, I wish you a beautiful day. If you want to go deep, if you want to go to the beginning of your life, if you're ready to heal, if you feel the call to do that, I am here for you. You can reach me and I'll help you. I wish you a beautiful Sunday and talk to you soon.